I'm here with Alan Heaney from Animal Health Monitoring Systems, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the technologies that they have on offer.
So Niall, we've got three different technologies here. We've a neck collar, we've an ear tag, and we've a bolus. And they all do heat detection, health monitoring, rumination, and some of them might do calving and pH monitoring and water intake, it depends. So the first one we here is a bolus. It's an intra-ruminal bolus that's inserted into the cow's stomach via this applicator. It sits in the stomach for the life of the animal, and while it's in there, it's measuring activity and temperature. And with activity and temperature, you can do heat detection, health monitoring, calving, water intake monitoring, and all those type of other issues. There's also an additional bolus that has a pH function, and that allows you then to measure the pH of the stomach, which tells you if an animal is sick in terms of high pH, low pH. Now, in addition to that, we got a neck collar. Neck collar is the heat time collar that does activity and rumination. So it's measuring a cow's activity, high up, low down, and a rumination, which is the amount of times to choose the cud. And with that, then we can identify a cow that's in heat, a cow that is maybe sick, gone off for feed, and also maybe a cow that is about to calve. In addition to that, from the same company, SCR Heat Time, we've got an ear tag. An ear tag, as you can see there on the cow, is inserted into an ear, and it does the same thing. These all work on long distance technology, where the data is read in the field or in the vicinity of the yard, around the buildings, wirelessly through the air into an antenna. The antenna sends the information up into the cloud, and all the information then comes onto your phone. So it's very, very simple, it's very efficient, it's very effective. Farmer can have it on a handheld phone, he can have it on his laptop inside, or if you can see over there, he can have it on a monitor that might sit in the dairy. So different technologies for different farmers, for different health benefits.
And I suppose it takes the guesswork out of it for the farmer as well, like makes them more efficient as well.
As farmers are scaling up, they have less time. And when you're going from 40 cows to 100 cows to 200 cows, it's very difficult to identify cows that are in heat, particularly identify cows that are sick. So it does take the guesswork out. It's an aid. Like, none of these technologies are 100%, but they certainly help the farmer confirm to himself if he's a problem in the yard. Also, everything is done in an early, because it's real-time data, it detects stuff early. So it gives the farmer a chance to go in, look at the cow, make some intervention, any assistance, or go in and call a vet, whatever it might be. So he does get maybe 24-hour lead time to get in and sort out the problem.
And how important is it for farmers to kind of use the technologies that are out there now to improve their systems?
Well, again, like, farmers are busy. They're spending 2 hours more than even milking cows. They've calves to feed, they've cubicles to clean down, slats to scrape, they've a lot on. So if this can save them 1 to 2 hours a day in the middle of breeding, it's a huge, huge plus. Also, in terms of calving or in terms of temperature, if it's going to identify a sick cow, you won't identify a sick cow till it's too late. Cow maybe with mastitis, or cow coming down with maybe a little bit of a high cell count problem. So it just takes the guesswork out and gives a bit of chance. So it's a pair of eyes, a pair of ears on the farm when he's not there. And because all the technology comes to a phone, he has remote access on the yard, full visibility on the cows, even when he's not there. So look, it's great. It's great.
And do you notice the farmers are kind of starting to come on board now and use the technologies that are there?
Farmers are great to endorse, embrace, and use the technology. This heat time system is around 12, 13, 14 years. It's always improving. There's farmers back then using it quite well. The bolus is something, it's new, it's different, it's a different way of measuring the same thing. Farmers are good to embrace technology. I suppose the difference with technology nowadays than in the past is that it requires more farmer input. They've got to enter more data, they've got to put in calving dates, they've got to put in AI dates, they've got to confirm pregnancy dates, and the more information you give the systems, the more reliable and accurate they are. So there's probably one thing that farmers, there's probably room for improvement in data input.
Thanks very much, Alan.